Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Summer temperatures can make any room uncomfortable, and running an air conditioner all day can increase electricity costs. So today, we're building a DIY cooling system using a fan, copper tubing, and circulating cold water. Can this simple setup produce cooler air? How well does it actually work? In this video, I'll show you every step of the build process, and in part 2 we'll test its cooling performance and see whether it's really worth building. Let's get started. Step 1. Understanding the idea. Before building anything, let's understand how this project works. This is not a traditional air conditioner because it doesn't use a compressor or refrigerant. Instead, the system uses cold water flowing through copper tubing. As air from the fan passes across the cold copper pipes, some heat transfers from the air into the tubing. The air leaving the fan may feel cooler than the surrounding air. Copper is used because it transfers heat very efficiently. However, remember that the cooling effect depends on how cold the water remains. Step 2. Components overview. Here are the materials we'll need: a table fan, soft copper tubing, a small water pump, flexible water hoses, a bucket or insulated container, ice and cold water, cable ties or metal clamps, power supply for the pump, basic hand tools. These are inexpensive components that are easy to find in most hardware stores. Step 3. Preparing the copper tubing. Now let's prepare the copper tubing. The tubing needs to be bent into a spiral shape that fits inside the fan. Take your time during this process. Avoid sharp bends because they can reduce water flow. Try to keep equal spacing between each loop. This allows maximum airflow through the coil. The larger the exposed surface area, the better the cooling effect. Step 4. Mounting the copper coil. Now the finished copper coil is installed behind the fan grill. It should be positioned directly in the airflow without touching the fan blades. Use cable ties or metal clips to secure it firmly. Double check that nothing interferes with the rotating blades. A secure installation prevents vibration while the fan is running. Step 5. Connecting the water lines. Next we connect the inlet and outlet hoses. One hose carries cold water into the copper coil. The second hose returns the water back into the container. This creates a continuous circulation loop. All hose connections should be tightened properly. Even a small leak can reduce performance and make a mess. Step 6. Installing the water pump. Now we place the small water pump inside the container. The pump continuously circulates cold water through the copper tubing. A steady water flow is important. If water stops moving, the copper pipes quickly warm up and the cooling effect decreases. The pump should remain completely submerged while operating. Step 7. Adding ice water. Now fill the container with cold water. Next, add several bags of ice. The colder the circulating water becomes, the colder the copper tubing becomes. This is where most of the cooling effect comes from. As the ice melts, cooling performance will gradually decrease. That's why additional ice may be needed during longer operation. Step 8. Leak testing. Before switching on the fan, we test the water circulation. Turn on the pump first. Watch every connection carefully. Look for dripping water. Inspect both hose fittings and the copper tubing. If everything remains dry, the system is ready for operation. Spending a few minutes checking for leaks can prevent much bigger problems later. Everything is now assembled and ready for testing. In part 2, we'll measure the temperature before and after the fan, test the cooling performance in a real room, discuss the advantages and limitations, and answer the biggest question: can this DIY copper pipe fan actually replace an air conditioner? If you're excited to see the results, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll see you in part 2.